What's going down, everybody? Welcome back to another Top 5 in 5 right here on Commander Cookout. Today, the top 5 legendary creatures from the Fallout Universes Beyond expansion that I expect to be permeating your LGSs, playgroups, and friend groups. These are the top 5 commanders that I think are going to be the most powerful and popular. If you want to pick any of them up, you go to fusiongamingonline.com. You use CCO Summer promo code at checkout. You're going to get a discount. If you want to help support some of this content, you go to patreon.com/CCO Podcast. Find a reward tier that works for you. Go to commandercookout.com, find the store, pick up some new stickers, pick up a hat, pick up a toque, pick up a t-shirt. All that support goes a long way to help bringing you this content. So let's kick things off with number 5. Number 5 is Mr. House, President and CEO. By no means the most powerful card on the list, but it is the one that I think is going to find an instant home in all of the coin flip and dice rolling and fun decks like that we've seen really take off since all of the Dungeons and Dragons sets have come out over the last couple years. 3 colors gives you a bonus or a benefit from doing stuff that the deck is going to want to do anyways. I think that this one is going to slot right in at the helm of a lot of decks and or give them an extra color and improve them, make them better. Dice rolling decks, coin flipping decks, gambling decks, I kind of like to call them. This guy fits right in mechanically and thematically. Number 4, this is a guy that I expect to be in the 99 of Tatiova decks, or maybe at the helm as a test for all of the Simic +1/+1 counter draw card Simic bullcrap decks that we see. This is Marcus Mutant Mayor. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage, if that creature had a +1 on it, draw a card. If it didn't, put a +1 on it. If you got Doubling Season and Parallel Lives and all the stuff that these kinds of decks care about anyways, you're going to do it twice. You're going to draw 2 cards. You're going to double the trigger somehow. You're going to do the Simic thing. You're going to get the value. Put it in the 99 of your Tatiova +1 card draw landfall deck, or put it at the helm. It doesn't make any difference. This guy is going to fit right into those strategies. Longtime players who know how to utilize these types of abilities or this skill set are really going to take advantage, and new players gravitate towards these kinds of abilities because drawing cards is good, +1/+1 counters is good, blue-green is good. Good. Every which way you slice it, this guy's going to find his way into your LGS or friend group. Number 3 is a double. It's Liberty Prime Recharged and Dr. Madison Lee. These are 2 of the face commanders in the Jeskai Precon. They have to deal with energy, which is something that people have wanted for a long time. Liberty Prime is gonna beat so hard and is going to allow you to sacrifice artifacts to get energy, and Dr. Madison Lee could potentially be a combo house. Whenever you cast an artifact, get an energy is going to be fantastic with things like Electrostatic Pummeler, Aetherworks Marvel. This is no revelation that these cards in the energy deck are already good, but if you can somehow convert energy into +1/+1 counters, like with a fabrication module, and then take a +1 off of something like a Crystalline Crawler to get mana, you could go infinite. Pair that with something that lets you bounce or something that lets you sacrifice for mana, like an Ashnod's Altar, Phyrexian Altar, or a Skirk Prospector. You are gonna go to town. Combos, mana, damage. Oh man, the sky's the limit. These 2 together are gonna be so fun. Not only, again, are we getting energy, but we're getting combo. We're getting a cool color combination. We're getting artifact stuff. We're getting potentially goblin stuff. We're getting draw your whole deck territory. It's gonna be fun to see what people come up with to make these things go. Number 2, Cass, Hand of Vengeance. A little bit of a weird pick. It's not one of the ones I've heard a bunch of people talking about, but essentially whenever a creature you control dies, if it's enchanted, you bring those enchantments or equipments back onto other creatures you control. And this gets really cool when you've got enchantments or equipments that bring the creature who died back, like Gift of Immortality. You immediately get the enchantment back, you get the creature back. If you've got sacrifice outlets, you can start to really go to town. Leave those triggers on the stack, things are coming back, you sack stuff for mana. Maybe one of those equipments that you're getting back off the dead creature is a skull clamp that you sacrifice to a Gurk something, whatever, get mana, draw cards. Again, it's a combo deck, potentially, much like the 2 cards I just talked about at number 3, but this one's in Boros, which is typically the attacky color combination, not usually the combo graveyard sacrifice for value combination. So I think this is a little bit different. I think that they've maybe built something into this card that they expected us to use as the attack and value, put it in the 99 of your pre-con type deck card power level. But if we build specifically for it with a bunch of weird cards that nobody's ever heard of, we could maybe get this to combo and really unlock some interesting, unique card interactions and combinations. I can't wait again to see what this one's gonna do. And the number 1 most powerful, most prolific, most popular, in my estimation, card, Caesar Legion's Emperor. We talked about this on Commander Cookout, episode 422, as the most powerful guy in the set. I think this is kind of a budget, suitable analog, not Eminence, doesn't care about vampires, Edgar Markov, but with upside that you don't need to limit yourself to vampires, and the upside that if you don't want the tokens that Edgar gives you or Caesar gives you, you can draw cards or you can do extra damage. So it kind of shifts its strategy or its ability early, mid, and late game, while still being able to pump out creatures in the Mardu colors, the aggro colors, let's call them, and give you a very powerful, consistent card draw in the command zone deck. I think that there's going to be a lot of different build paths depending on what kind of creature types you use and how heavily you lean into each ability, but any way you slice it, the guy's powerful and the deck gives you access to the best sweepers, the best spot removals, a bunch of tutors, and a bunch of token makers. So this deck's going to be good pretty much any way you approach the build. So if you want to pick up any of these cards today, again, go to fusiongamingonline.com, use CCO Summer promo code or CCO Perks promo code if it's your first time visiting the site. You're going to get a discount. You're going to get store credit kickback. You're going to buy these cards anyways. You might as well pay less money for them. If you want to help support the show, pick topics, pick decks for gameplay content. Patreon.com/CCO Podcast is going to be where you want to go. Join the best community in all of Magic. You can see a list of our biggest supporters and our totally medium editor right now.